I'm Jennifer Sanasti, you're watching News 24 Live. Well, travel blogger Natalie Russ is joining me in studio, and she's going to tell you her top 10 tips for making that awesome vacation video. Hello.
Hello.
So you are a travel blogger. That's like my dream job.
It's a pretty cool job.
Yeah, you get to travel around and write about it, so that sounds awesome. When did you start making video?
My first video that I did was pretty recently. It was like June last year.
Mm-hmm.
Because I love telling stories, and I love telling stories with words, and it's a great way to lose yourself if you've got 30 minutes or you're reading a magazine in a plane. Like, it's ideal. But sometimes you're having a boring day at work and you just want something to watch and to like take your mind off stuff. And I knew that Reunion was really beautiful, and its story is best told visually. So at the airport, I was like, I'm gonna buy this GoPro.
You bought it at the airport?
Card. Yeah.
On your credit card?
I was like, it's for business, it's for science. You know, it's for
this
research.
This is an investment.
Exactly. So I bought it, and then I kind of just played with it on the holiday and hoped for the best, because I didn't know how it worked, I didn't know what kind of shots to get. But that's why editing is ideal.
Editing is key, we know that here. So, do you use one of those sticks? Like, what kind of accessories did you use with
At first I had no accessories, I just had the GoPro.
Just the GoPro.
And I was kind of just like putting it in people's faces and in my own face. And now I have like one of those selfie sticks, which everyone frowns upon globally, but they're amazing, like they're really useful.
Because I think people look at you with your selfie stick and they're, oh, tourist.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
but it makes
like,
great video.
If you are a tourist, like embrace
it.
I don't think it's a dirty word. Like if you're traveling somewhere and you've got a selfie stick to get some pictures of yourself in the destination, that's fine. And so many more people have them now than like 6 months ago.
Exactly. All right. So you're gonna tell us your top 10 tips to making an amazing GoPro video, and I know you make amazing GoPro videos because I've watched them on YouTube. So your first one is shoot, shoot, shoot.
Yeah. Okay. So a lot of people think like you're waiting for that perfect moment, for like the beautiful sunset or the cocktail by the pool, and actually you just need to shoot from the second your trip starts, because that's when you start telling a story. So as soon as you start packing your bags, put it down there, put some stuff in your bag, move it a bit. You know, I like to film them stamping my passports, but you have to be inconspicuous about it, because sometimes they are not keen on that.
They're gonna watch this video and you are never gonna film
I'm
your
gonna
passport
be banned.
stamp again.
Never again. Yeah, so just shoot. Like, start the moment you start your trip, start shooting.
Number 2 is get shots of yourself in there. And I think some people are afraid to take too many pictures of themselves. So what's your advice to them?
Well, I just think that like, if I wanted to see pictures of Athens or videos of Athens, I could just Google them. But if there's a blogger that I follow, or it's like my family or my friends, I want to see what they did, you know? Where were they? Did they go to the Acropolis? Did they like skip it? So use your selfie stick and get a few shots of yourself in there, and they don't have to be of you looking like beautiful and doing your hair or whatever. I mean, it can be you like underwater. That's what's great about the GoPro. Just every now and then, just get yourself in there, because people like you, hopefully. Like if your friends and family are watching your video, hopefully they like you. They want to see you.
You are a real advocate for that selfie stick. I like it. Now, number 3 is get the scenery in there, which again is why you need the selfie stick.
Exactly. So it's not all just about you. Like they do like you, and we do like you, and we want to see your face, but not only your face. So shoot like your hotel, shoot the plane, shoot the sunset, and don't just think that like you must just shoot the most beautiful shots. Just get it all, because it all tells the story of the destination. Like it might be a beautiful beach and it's contrasted with like a really cool gritty city. So having those two in your video really shows like an overall view of wherever you were.
Do you ever feel overwhelmed by not knowing what to shoot, or when you started, did you feel like that?
Yeah. And then I just did everything. I
just shot everything.
I was like, oh, a dog, oh, baby, a cocktail.
That's a good way to look at it, I guess. All right, number 4, get interesting angles.
Okay, so this one basically just means don't just strap your GoPro to your body or to your head and just shoot everything on a super wide angle for the whole video, because that's not really that interesting and it doesn't show as much as you could show. So every now and then get a super close-up shot like of whoever you're traveling with, like in their face, or put the camera down. I mean, they have those little standy things, so just put it down and walk past it a couple of times, and put it in a room while you're packing, take it underwater. Just things that like are super close up, mid shots, and then huge ones, so that you can edit it and keep it interesting.
I think some people don't want to shoot that much because they feel like they're going to miss out on their vacation. Do you have advice for them?
I think you need to decide. Like, if you're going to commit to making a video, then just...
you need to commit.
Yeah, don't just see it as like, oh, now, okay, everyone stop, I have to shoot now. Just make it part of whatever you're doing, you know? Like, if you're having fun and a couple of seconds of GoPro footage, it's part of your trip.
Cool. Number 5, film every shot for at least 5 seconds. Now, why do we need to do this?
Okay, I found when I first started, I would just be like, film, okay, cool, film, cool, 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 film. And then when I went back to edit it, I was like, I can literally use nothing of this. Because it's all just the shots are too short. Yeah. So line up your shot, whatever you're shooting, and then keep it for at least 5 seconds. So that later, when you need to edit it, you need to cut it, you know, a start and an ending point, and it gives you a little bit of leeway for if the sun wasn't right or if there was some weird creep in the background or whatever.
Does that happen to you a lot?
Yeah, lots of weird stuff happens.
All right, number 6, download and back up as you go. Now, I would have a big problem with this because I'm the worst at backing up and downloading things.
You need to commit. You need to commit to the backing up. Because what if you are like on the last day of your holiday in Thailand and then something happens and like you lose your GoPro or it falls off the boat or someone steals it or whatever. You would have lost all your footage. So just at night when you plug in your phone and your camera battery and whatever, just download it to wherever. I mean, you can even just use the hotel's computer and upload it to like your Google Drive or your Dropbox just so that you have it. Because it would be a real shame if you lost it.
It would be a huge shame. Number 7, keep the camera moving.
Okay, so this is just about don't just do super static shots because it's not really that interesting when you cut it together. You might think like, this is so beautiful, but at the end when you watch it on your computer, you're like,
not that beautiful.
This is so boring. And also GoPro is super wide.
Yeah.
The shot is like massive. So whatever you saw was like 10 meters away. On GoPro, it's like 20 meters away. So it's kind of just like, what are you filming? So I like to just kind of keep the camera moving, maybe a little bit back, so that when you're editing it, it also makes sense with the song, because otherwise it's kind of the song's moving and the camera's just like like pictures. Yeah. Yeah, so it doesn't need to be huge movements, just like slow.
Makes sense. Number 8, edit it down to no longer than 2 to 3 minutes. Now, I can see where people have a problem with this because they feel like they're cutting their vacation or their baby away.
You just need to bear in mind that do people really want to watch 2 hours of your holiday? Because they don't.
We have news for you if you think yes, no.
They don't. They want to see like a highlights reel. They want to see what you did, where you were, what was the best part, what did you eat, what did you wear, stunning, great, thanks very much for showing me your holiday. So even if you do 2 versions and you do a long version for yourself to look back on, you probably won't ever watch 2 hours of it, I guarantee you. And then you do like a trailer version for your family, keep it to 2.5 minutes, because especially if you put it online, like bandwidth in South Africa, if you do a 2-hour video, like no one is even going to be able to watch it on YouTube. So keep it short, keep it simple.
We suffer that struggle here all the time.
This is not a YouTube video country.
All right, number 9, edit clips to the same length, 1 second, 3 seconds, or 5 seconds each.
This is just so that you have some kind of rhythm when you're editing. Because sometimes you think like, oh, this is a really great shot, I'm going to put in 15 seconds of it. And then it doesn't make sense because everything else you shot is like 2 or 3 seconds. So that long shot doesn't make sense with the song, it doesn't make sense with the tempo, and people kind of lose interest. So if you choose the same rhythm, that tends to keep people's interest because your brain knows something new is coming, something new is coming, something new is coming. So I normally edit mine to like 1 second because even though that sounds remarkably short right now, when you put it together, it's actually perfect. It's enough to show like the beach, the shoes, me walking, me drinking a cocktail, the sky, whatever. See, I'm like a director.
Yeah. You are. I think you're going to make it in the film industry.
I can tell.
Now, what do you use to edit your videos?
I only use iMovie, which is highly unprofessional, but I'm not a professional movie maker.
And it works.
Yeah,
you're making a travel video. You're not out there making the next like Martin Scorsese film.
And my computer is so full of stuff, like I wouldn't be able to have a bigger program anyway. So for anyone who wants to just make it for their family, iMovie is ideal. It's free, it comes with your computer, and it's super easy to use. And there are loads of YouTube tutorials on it. If there's nothing, if like there's something you don't understand, just YouTube it. People are always explaining stuff on YouTube.
Thank goodness for YouTube. All right, and the last one, choose a good track.
Okay, so this one's really important, and it's normally what delays the process by like 6 months for me, because just trying to find the perfect song takes a really long time. But what I like to do is choose one that's maybe from the destination, or like from a local band there, or a local DJ or musician. And just to bear in mind, if you think that it's going to go viral and 1 million people are going to watch it, and you're hoping to make money from YouTube, you need to know that you can only use a song that has you've bought the license for, because otherwise you won't be able to make any money. But there are some sites, the musicbed.com is one, and you can buy the licensing for a song there and then put your video up, and if it goes viral, you'll be rich.
Do you have any tips for making your own travel videos? Share those with us in the comment section below.